and rock and roll. It's September on Thursday. August has gone quick. This game seems a lot louder than... This game seems... I was playing RE5 just before this, and this game seems a lot louder than RE5. What bank holiday is that? I wish it was another bank holiday here on Thursday. I wouldn't say no to another day off. But heat's been unbearable this year. It's been pretty okay here. We've had a couple of hot spells, but other than that, it's been fine. Weather's been pretty shit the last few days. Slovakia becoming an independent country in '93? Oh, okay. You know, I think bank holidays should be worldwide. I don't think anybody would have a problem with that. Every national holiday should be like the same all over the world. We should share bank holidays. Like, would anyone object to that? I don't think so. I think that'd be a great idea. If so, we not work for a third of the year thanks to India. Well, I mean, I think that's a reason to do it right there. You know? That right there is reason alone to do it. You know? Why not? The whole world just take a few months off. Everyone would be so chill. Hey, what's up, Kevin? Right. I really want to get this chapter done. I really do. I'm annoyed earlier that I kind of threw it away. Of course we rescue the dog. Otherwise your run is invalid. Everyone knows this. No matter what run you do, if you don't rescue the dog, you know, don't count. I want to take Jewish holidays off with full pay. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Holidays where you get paid. I mean, well, I guess that's every holiday, really, because you still get paid. If you're working a job where you don't get paid for your holiday, you should get a different job. I got really good money on the last run as well. Every drop that I was getting was well over $1,000. So it would make sense if I can get a chapter done each day this week. It would make sense for Saturday. Like, have a go at the run. If I start between 1 and 3 o'clock in the afternoon, that'd be okay. Like the latest I'd be finishing is probably about 11 PM. That's fine for a Saturday. Leon is a lot snappier in this though than like the movement in 5. I don't know. It feels a little bit slower. You know, doing stuff like this, like just it feels a lot quicker in 4. That could just be my imagination, but it does feel a little bit quicker here. All right. Oh, what am I doing? Reload. Did get a day off with 1.5 pay for my birthday, so that's going to be tasty. Oh, nice. That's good. Yeah, my birthday is not that far off. It's on a Saturday, so I don't really... there's a really good restaurant near where my roommate lives that she said I would really like, so I'm thinking I might just go there. Ooh. Okay, this is okay, that was a little bit closer than I would like. You don't normally get the guy on the right running down, because, say, a grenade didn't hit him. But we're fine. Hey, what's up, Demon? It's going really well. I really think this run... I mean, the only thing that is still a little bit daunting is the sheer length of it. You know, this run is 7-8 hours, but it's definitely doable. 100%. This run is doable. But I'm gonna, as I said, the practice I'm gonna start off doing is just trying to get, like, each chapter. You know, I want to get, like, every all of chapter 1 done in one sitting, and then all of chapter 2, and then, you know, once I get those pretty consistent, I feel like, you know, then I can start actually, like, going for full runs. Just tanks, like, 9 bullets to the head. No, 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 no. This is my house. What's up, Ryu? What's up, Alan? How you guys doing? Nice. It's a relatively expensive way to clear the, you know, to clear that, but it gets me my Salvador. That's nice. Finished Dante's Inferno on Hellish. Oh, nice. Nice. I forgot all the 50 cent commands. You can check the Discord for a full list of them. I'm gonna just hug this little bit of the stairs. Yeah. It's funny, I actually moved back on that one. Like, I don't know why, but I was like, whoa, don't hit me. This has been very ammo heavy. There we go, nice. I've not played Dante's Inferno in a while. I do remember there being some very... There's some very, like, challenge mode-esque stuff near the end of the game, right? I remember there's, you know, there's a few trials that you have to do that, you know, the fact that they are mandatory feels a bit weird. Like, you have to maintain, like, a full combo for an entire fight. I want to say there's, like, there's some jumping ones where, like, you can't jump or something like that. I can't remember all of them, but... They're, it seems like they should have just been in, like, a challenge mode, not just at the end of the game. They were kind of fun, though. Honestly. I did like them. But if in theory I could get this run done this week, it would be great, though. Because then I could just spend the rest of September enjoying some Game Pass shit. Because I do want to really do want to get back to some of those. There's a lot on there I want to play. So. It was a Challenge of the Gods arena you unlock, which is weird. Yeah, seems weird, yeah. I'd have to go back and play Dante's Inferno, but I do remember vaguely some of that stuff. Yeah, the quickly... Yeah, and a lot of that as well is in... is also in God of War. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. I want to get rid of my ammo. Oops. Oh, that's fine. We'll be doing a lot of menu management here, so. I forgot a lot about the game. The most memorable thing about that game, I think, is the you know when you're going through like the layers of hell, and there's the lust area. Just there's so many demon titties, just all over the shop. You know, it's like what would the lust layer of hell look like? Demon boobs. It's like anything else? No. What about no? What about no? All demon titties. That's all there is in hell, apparently. That's all there is. It's kind of weird. And clear. Yes. Yep. Yep. That too. And you can't slap. No, you can't do that. No. That's not in Dante's Inferno. What about Duke Nukem's Inferno? Do you think we're gonna get another Duke Nukem game? Like, in a weird way, I feel like you could. I feel like they could do one now. Maybe not like a full-on, you know, kind of full AAA release, but I feel like they could do something with Duke Nukem now that would be very low-key, and I feel like it would be a good time for it right now. It would hit all. If they did it right, you know, if they did it smart. Are you gonna throw that? No. That's so weird, man. And then I just didn't get a sound effect there. God, that game was terrible though. Did anyone play Duke Nukem Forever? If you did, I feel your pain. That game really is awful. But they bought Duke. You know, they bought Duke Nukem. And yet, they haven't done anything with him since forever. Unless you count the... You know, they somehow put him in Bulletstorm. You know, the Bulletstorm full clip edition. Which I am yet to play, actually. But I don't think they actually I don't think they actually altered anything about it. It's literally just Duke Nukem in Bulletstorm, so... That, I think, would be way more interesting. I would love to play. I would love to at least see, actually. Maybe not, because I probably wouldn't love to play them. I would love to see all, like, the canned versions of Duke Nukem Forever. You know, to see what the hell happened with that game. I think it's one of the most interesting... Well, maybe it's not, honestly. Maybe it's not interesting. That might be the most disappointing thing in the world, actually, about Duke Nukem Forever. Because in your head, you know, the story of that game is this crazy tale of, you know, like ambition and stubbornness and mismanagement. Like, maybe it's not that complicated. Maybe they just royally fucked up for several years. It happens. So I played it, I didn't hate it that much. I guess it was, oh man, I really didn't like Duke Nukem Forever. Partly because the promo stuff for it was actually pretty good. Like, the stuff they put out, you thought, okay, yeah, alright, maybe. This game could be good. Maybe this game's gonna be alright. It was not. It was not alright. It was bad. So... people found demos and shit on the older versions of DNF. Yeah, I would love to see that stuff. I got Duke Nukem Forever bundled with Alpha Protocol for $3 in a dollar store in 2014. Alpha Protocol I've heard really good things about. I mean, better load times would at least be something, but I think like that game's problems went way deeper than just poor load times. Didn't help, but you know, that game had bigger issues, shall we say. There we go. Hey, what's up, Degots? How you doing? Yeah, everything's alright, man. We be chilling here. I really want to get Chapter 1 tonight. I really do. Because I fucking had it earlier today, and I totally just dogged it. Yeah, it was annoying. I absolutely should have had Chapter 1 in the bag earlier, but... I messed up. And I didn't even mess up on a hard fight. Like, it wasn't Del Lago. I just used the rifle at a really stupid point and got grabbed. So... I'm excited for the Resident Evil DLC in Dead by Daylight. Wesker is a playable character. Oh, okay. You know what, damn? That does actually ring a bell. Because I think there's a lot of talk about that's kind of what killed Neversoft. You know, the people who originally did the Tony Hawk's games. Apparently just, you know, it was a very, what's the word? A very lax developer in terms of, you know, making shit. And that's kind of what, you know, hurt the future of Tony Hawk. And they were like, nah, just, we're gonna shut you down, we're gonna make Call of Duty maps. Which is a shame. Because I think if those Tony Hawk's games being yearly probably didn't help. You know, like making a game in a year, that's a... I mean, it's less than a year when you think about it. Okay, that's fine. There we go. Yeah, you think it's not like they've got a full year, you know? They've probably got more got like 10 months maybe, like 9-10 months when they're on a yearly cycle. That said though, Tony Hawk's 1, 2, 3, and 4 and Underground were fucking good games. They really were. I found Titanfall 2 in a dollar store also. God, now that is a bargain. Titanfall 2 for $1. That's mad cheap. Speaking of which, I was in Asda the other day, just doing some shopping, and like all their DVDs are £1 now, all of them. It doesn't matter how old or new the film is. Like I saw films from like 2 years ago. Their DVD is £1. I don't know if they're still doing any of the trade-in stuff, because even at one point Asda was doing like trade-in shit. PS1 Neversoft intro was awesome. It was great, yeah. 36, same as last time.
Feeble humans.
Hey, what's up, Zach? You know who does COD maps now? Because, good question. That's sort of what put me off Cold War. I was not a fan of the maps in that game. I thought Black Ops 4 had really good maps. Apparently a lot of Black Ops 4 maps, though, were rehashes, having not played previous Call of Duties. You know, I had no idea. But, like, to me, they were just good maps. But yeah, Cold War's maps, ugh, just not great. I have more money on this playthrough, too. So. It's a buyer's market. I'm getting tons of CDs and DVDs for pennies. Oh, honestly, Kevin, so am I. I do the same. Every now and then, I like to go on, you know, I like to go on a bit of a raid. You just go to, you know, CEX or like whatever your equivalent shop is, and you know, with 20 quid, you can walk out with like a stack of things. It's pretty awesome, actually. It's pretty cool. There we go.
What are you buying?
I do. Like, here's the thing on that though. I'm wondering, like, is that bubble going to burst at some point? You know, let's say. I don't think it'll happen anytime soon, but let's say the streaming bubble like just completely caves in on itself, and people will like want to go back to, you know, physical media and shit, because plenty of people still buy it. But, you know, it's going to be weird, like, having these huge libraries. Because that's one of the things I do like about having, like, you know, a big library of movies. Is, oh, you know, I feel like watching that. The amount of times, like, you recommend a film to someone, and they're like, oh, it's not on Netflix, so I can't watch it. And I think, like, you can buy the DVD on Amazon for, like, 50p. You know, sometimes quite literally that cheap. Fuck off. Okay, we got Wise Guy City in this encounter. Oh, that was fucking close. I actually really thought that was going to hit me. Kind of felt like it should, to be honest. Man, those alerts are really quiet. I might have to go and... I mean, I heard that, but, like, only just. shouldn't really be doing that, but... I don't think so, buddy. I think they never have to do the Spider-Man. Yeah, that sounds right. I think they did. Scorpion is about to kill JJ Jameson and he yells, "Get over here." Okay, I think I need to play that game. That does not ring a bell. But yeah, like, the used physical media market is... I mean... It's a fucking gold mine at the moment. Especially if you're into ripping as well. You know, if you rip stuff, which I did for a while, but you know, the amount of space it was taking up, just it very quickly gets out of hand. If you rip everything you buy, I remember, and this was a few years ago. I had a 4 terabyte hard drive, and I had barely scratched the surface of just TV series I had on DVD, and I was ripping them. It's amazing how quickly you fill up 4 terabytes on, if you keep everything, you know, like native quality. 4 terabytes is not a lot. It sounds like it, but it's really not a lot. I think I had one, because I ripped all my CSIs. I had like every CSI pretty much on DVD, and by the time I finished ripping just the Vegas series, I think like that hard drive was almost full. There's a lot of episodes. Why isn't that hitting him? Cheating, bitch. There we go, nice. Hey, what's up, Disco? Got a hard drive for music. Yeah, I don't need a hard... I haven't got that much music. I've got a fair amount of music, but not enough to require a separate hard drive. I haven't got that much music. Take that. Especially full disc images like ISOs. Yeah, that too. Say, takes up a lot of space. Might have to start investing in, you know, these like 20 terabyte hard drives. I still think that once you go above 4, though, I just think that the price to you know, the price to space ratio is just kind of falls apart. You know, a 4 terabyte hard drive is what, like 70 quid roughly. You know, you might be able to get them cheaper every now and then, but like, you know, generally speaking, like you can probably get around 4 terabytes for that money. Whereas if you go up to even 5, you know, they're like over 100. It's just kind of weird. Hey, what's up, TGD? How you doing, man? Thank you for the good luck. Yeah, I'm thinking this run, unless something presents itself as being like a total coin flip to fuck me over, I think this run is definitely on the cards. At the very least, I will do like single segment chapter. Line them up. Or maybe not. There we go. Vinyl rips. How do you rip vinyl? Can you like hook a... Do you like hook a record player up to your PC? How does that work? I think we've still got one set. So, yeah, there we are. Just spawn here, yeah. Hey, what's up, gods? You know there's a steelbook... yes, I do. I own that version. I have that. That's the copy of RE4 on PS2 I have. Probably the least played version of RE4 I own, actually. the PS2 version. Nice, there we go. Shit. Newer turntables have a direct USB link. They use a printer cable. Really? So what's like the digital output of a vinyl then? And that's really interesting. What's because surely they must have so you can select them as a source in Audacity. Because I'm thinking of like, you know, like what sort of bit rate would they have? Like is their bit rate like mad high? So someone who buys album wants to find the best sounding CD. Yeah, it's weird though. For as much physical media as I have, it's I used to really want it all, you know, on display. I don't think I'm actually gonna do that though. I need, which reminds me, I need to order another like CD binder for Blu-rays and that. And when you can have, you know, like 3,000 discs take up, you know, about the size of 2 shoeboxes, I don't really want to go back to games, to game shelves and that. You select the bit depth and sample rate in Audacity. Oh, okay, cool. Ah, and I would have never thought of that. That's kind of cool, that is. Right, let's go sell these. I'm going to upgrade the rifle. I break these barrels. Yeah. There we go. Thinking about that, I don't know. I do wonder if, because you think streaming for games still hasn't really taken off, for obvious reasons. It's a different kettle of fish, but here's something interesting. I only know this because of an anecdote from the Linus Tech Tips podcast. Well, it's not a podcast, but you know the weekly show they do. Where apparently what's really trendy right now for, you know, the kids is like old like mini like digital cameras, you know, from like the sort of mid to late 2000s, like before smartphone cameras were actually pretty good, you know, like the mini power shot cameras you used to be able to get. Apparently they're like super trendy now with the younger generation, which is so weird. You have a like a far superior thing included in something you use every day, and yet you want a camera for it. Like, I don't know, man. It makes sense, you know. You can understand it because it makes, like, you know, the retro appeal. It's like, oh, you know, this is old school. But it's just crazy. Like, if you could take a modern smartphone back to, say, 2002, you know, it would absolutely, it would blow, like, any digital camera out of the water. And yeah, that's what they want to use. Man. Is the waterhole no damage the hardest part? Believe it or not, that's probably one of the easiest fights in the game. I feel like this, there's only a handful of fights that are genuinely tricky. But anything post 3-1, when you have, like, the semi-auto rifle, when you have the good guns, basically. So I feel like these early chapters are quite tricky. They're not terrible, but, like, they're quite tricky. And the island can be quite tricky. But again, it's mainly... The goal of this run, and it's why I like it, I guess, is because you basically want to make yourself, you know, as overpowered as possible, as quickly as possible. And which is how I play this game anyway, so... You know, I don't play this game quickly. I play this game super lame, so... Nice, nice. Using an old camera is having a filter without the filter, yep. Yeah, good point. But it's weird, isn't it? It's weird. Like vinyl, like you say about vinyl, you know, vinyl having like such a resurgence. Like, apparently I've heard people say that vinyl sales now are higher than they were when vinyl was actually the dominant like platform. And you think, what, why? like, do you have any idea? Like, it's weird. It's like, for people that, you know, have only ever known it, but it's like, do you have any idea how, like, amazing an MP3 player was? Like, way back when? It was mind-blowing. Like, this tiny little thing, like, this big, could hold, like, an album's worth of music. That was so cool. And yet, you know, give it long enough, man. Walkmans will come back. People will want, you know, Sony Walkmans with cassette tapes. If that means that the PSP eventually becomes, like, super fashionable, and we can just go back to UMDs, you know? Okay, now that one's loud. Okay, I need to go back and look at some of these sound bites. Feel free to spam sound bites right now, because it seems like something has changed their volume, because the other two were really quiet. I recently got a VHS player. Ah, well, back to VHS, we'll be happy to hear that. Yeah, again, video players, man. I remember when I got my video player. Yeah, it was awesome, man. It's great. I loved it. I love that shit. Don't point. It's very rude. What's up, guys? I had a run earlier that I lost, which was very annoying. Wasn't even on Del Lago either. I was doing the lake fight before Del Lago, and I just got greedy trying to line up collaterals with the sniper rifle, and I got grabbed. And I then went on to kill Del Lago without getting hit. So, you know, quite literally had Chapter 1 in the bag earlier and fucked it up. So, I was not happy about that. There we go. But now we're good. We're cooking. Good practice. You know, all practice is good practice. I did practice Krauser a little bit earlier as well. I think for him, seeing as I'm going to have an abundance of Magnum ammo, the best strategy is to just shoot him every time, no matter what he does. Even though you don't, like, if he throws a grenade, you don't have to, but fuck it. Just shoot him. It's the best strat. You trying to... No, I just wanted to get collaterals because, you know me, I like to maximize my ammo. But yeah, I'm not gonna do that this time. I'm not gonna fuck about. That's the same number of kills as my last run. What's up, Deity? Welcome. Doing good, thank you. How are you doing? That's the more important question. You didn't wash your hands. You must now be brutally murdered. In what I assume is your house. You know, kind of creepy that he's got, you know, a picture of the big cheese on his wall, but... You know. And there's no throne in that bathroom either. You know. So, where are they, where do they go to do that? Hey, was it jolly? Yeah, that one's pretty quiet too. So... Okay, that's not gonna work. Okay. This fight's being a bit cheeky. Alright, fuck off. Did that trigger this guy? No. Alright. I need to add the other one. I mean, yeah, say, when I say quiet, like, I can hear them just fine. I think, it seems like everyone here needs to turn their headphones down. You're damaging your hearing. But it's definitely... It wasn't loud enough, though, for sure. Yeah, he can, yeah. What'd you call me? Oh, how's the Quarry, Jolly? I saw you playing that earlier on Steam. As someone who really, really enjoyed Until Dawn, I would like to give that game a go. Sit down. It's good? Ah, that's good to know. Yeah. Until Dawn got a bit of flack, but I really, really liked Until Dawn. I thought that was a great game. It was very entertaining. And I didn't play that on stream, I just played that, you know. Played that on my own. Great fun. What'd you call me? Did you just call me a cockhead? That's the best Dr. Salvador animation. It is a good one, yeah. He just falls over. What was funny about Until Dawn was I tried to get everybody killed. You know. Because it's like, well, if this, you know, this is all about, oh, it's a slasher movie that you play. I think, alright, cool. I'm gonna make it a slasher movie then. And I'm gonna make, you know, everyone do the dumbest shit possible. No. Sit down. Alright, this guy's being a bit of a wise guy, so... You monster. I mean, as I said, you know, I was just... I was keeping up, you know, with the theme of the game. Slasher movie, like, you know, do you want to watch Scream, where, you know, when shit happens, they just, you know, call the police and the police turn up and shoot the guy? Like, that's boring. That's a boring slasher movie. I just realized I forgot to reload my shotgun. Ooh. Alright. Yeah, they're gonna have a head start here. Okay. Fuck off. There we go. That was close. Well, it wasn't close, but it wasn't as clean as normal. There we go. Getting people killed in the games is fun. Yeah, although, you know, it's funny, the one person in that game that I got killed, like, I actually felt like shouldn't have happened. Because I only had one person die on my playthrough. But that death, I thought, what? Like, that made no sense. So, take for that what you will. There we go. I want to watch the good characters survive with an appreciation for life, and the bad characters die a vicious death. What's the best slasher movie? That's a good topic. What's the best slasher movie? What's my ammo situation here? You know what? Yeah, I'll reload this. I don't actually need to be as crazily stingy with rifle ammo as I normally am. Get fucked. As long as Emily died, I can't remember the characters. The slutty cheerleader is the character that died in my playthrough. You know what I mean? She's that character. That's the character that died on my run. Yeah, because at the end, I was being super risky, and yet like everyone survived at the end, and I thought, huh, okay, never mind, you know, because like that's apparently that's a really good playthrough, only having one person die. So, but you know, what can you do? Is it Jessica? Yeah, I can't remember. They're all just cannon fodder to me. That's all I care about. Okay, that's the, a lot of deaths due to failing quick time events, though. Yeah, so that's the one that I felt really weird about, because I didn't just fail quick time events, I just, you know, made silly decisions. When she gets killed, it was because of a quick time event, and, you know, it came up on screen, boom, hit it straight away, I was like, oh, piece of cake. And then she just gets killed, and I thought, wait, no? Like, I didn't fail that, so it made no sense why she got killed. So, I don't know. She dies if you try to run? Yeah, I can't remember. I played it a couple of years ago now, but, like, if you die no matter what on the quick time event, that's kind of shitty. But, right, we're basically where we were last time.
What are you selling?
So I don't need to keep TMP ammo yet.
Thank you.
I need to keep TMP ammo once I get to the castle. That's when I need to start keeping that. There's only one more yellow herb coming up, so
What are you buying?
what's my shotgun ammo on? I got loads. That's fine. At that point, she's super. Oh, okay. Ah, that makes sense then. So the quick time event is just a bait and switch. It's like you can't survive. I did immediately, like, when I finished it though, I did go on YouTube and just have a look at like all the ways you can get everybody killed. Some of them are pretty fucking savage. Like there's some very gruesome deaths in that game. Like way more gruesome than I was expecting. Do you like the Red Knight or the Blacktail? Well, I'm on the right side of history, and I prefer the Blacktail. I'm a man of culture. And the Blacktail, the Red 9, sorry. The Blacktail is for scrubs. Red 9 is for pros. And I do think the Red 9 is, you know, all jokes aside, it is the objectively better gun. Because, you know, the whole handling stuff with the Blacktail, it's like, yeah, like, it doesn't really matter. Because, you know, the Red 9 is like 50% more powerful, so, you know, the Red 9 doesn't need, you know, that extra bullet. And I think as well, like, the stock with the Red 9 is just, like the handling with the Blacktail is good, but the stability and range on the Red... Like, the Red 9 with the stock is basically a rifle that just hasn't got a scope on it. It's so good. Back then, the actual strategy guide was saying go Blacktail. Yeah, but you see, that's the thing, though, because you see strategy guides are for scrubs. So that makes sense. They you know, that's the baby steps, you know? That's the toddler variation, you know? It's like, oh, okay. Like, you use the Blacktail because you need it. Whereas, you know, the sophisticated among us, we just use the Red 9. Nice. I think the best pistol is the Punisher. To be honest, the Punisher is probably my favorite pistol in terms of, like, just fun. I just wish it did more damage. It's the only thing that really holds it back. If when you upgrade it and get the exclusive, I think if it raised its damage to just 3 damage per bullet, you wouldn't, like, because that's the only thing with the Punisher late game, especially on professional, you really do kind of feel its lack of firepower, you know. When if you down an enemy in the island and it takes, you know, like 12 headshots to kill it, it's like, yeah, this gun leaves a bit to be desired in terms of you know, firepower. It was a Black Dragon. You know, it's got to the point where I think I'm trying to remember what the optimal thing is for this, and I think I end up just doing it a different way every time. I can't remember. Is it 5 moves for that? I think you can do it in 5 moves, and that's like the minimum moves. So Red 9 is the old reliable. It is, man. It's good shit. Yeah, no one has the Red 9 in Mercenaries, do they? I can't remember, yeah. The fire rate. Yeah, I guess, but I'd have to go and check, but I feel like just because of how much more powerful the Red 9 is, like, I don't know if the Blacktail actually deals damage faster. Oh, that was close. Because for every 2 shots you fire with the Red 9, that's 3 Blacktail rounds, if I remember rightly. Blacktail is 4.5 damage per bullet, right? I think. It's 4.5 damage per shot. Red 9 is 6.5. Imagine if Super Salvador was in the story. I kind of wish he was. So here's a good question. We were talking about this a couple of days ago. What is the best weapon in this game? Like, aside, you know, taking everything, all personal preference aside, the single best weapon in the game. I was thinking about it, and I think TMP, honestly. It's not an obvious choice, but I think if you think about it, like, a fully upgraded TMP is ridiculously overpowered. Like, yeah, like, not counting, like, the super weapons. Like, just regular guns, you know? Because, yeah, then, like, you know, PRL, Chicago Typewriter, you know, they're obviously better. But I think for regular guns, I think, like, a fully souped up TMP, like, they can throw anything at you, and that will just melt it. Best weapon on... Yeah, first playthrough, yeah. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. On the, like, successive play on this, it would have been great if successive play, you know, gave you, like, stronger enemies as well. That would be... Because, like, when you play this game, you know, on a New Game Plus file, and you have, you know, you have, like, all the good weapons, like, it's a joke. Like, you're so overpowered. Glad they don't throw your, I'm glad they don't throw the pitchfork at you. Sit down. TMP, no doubt, no upgrades, give it a stock, it automatically... Yeah, so yeah, like, the stock as well is a huge buff for the TMP. Yeah, great for crowd control. Like, melee setups, it deletes shield guys. Like, you don't need to worry about shield guys at all. Like, locks down parasites. like locks down, one of the few things that actually locks down Novies. Alright, I didn't want to do that. Can you stand up quicker, please? Thank you. That was interesting. Does the bell actually do... yeah, it spawns more enemies, but you have to... I think you have to kill the guys down bottom. Down bottom. You have to kill the guys down bottom first. Yeah, because so on my last run, I did not get the extra sets here. So... Because the other guys should spawn... Oh, I forgot some money. The Leon Kennedy Retirement Fund. Yeah, I'll try again, but doesn't... Unless they're just late arrivals. Flying BBR's going out from when it's anything. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's another thing too, actually. That's another huge thing, like, in favor of the TMP. TMP ammo is a lot like rifle ammo, that it's super dynamic. So if you have the TMP, like, you'll never run out of ammo with it, because, like, 30 and 50 drops. I'll try one more time. Because, yeah, sometimes they just don't spawn. So... No. Alright. Never mind. Let's go. Because TMP is my pick for Novi 3. I was going to go Striker, but... I'm going to go TMP in that room. I really... Just don't give me a shitty Del Lago. Just come on. Don't do it. Shooting the bell 2 times at a time so that the 2 waves that spawn at the bottom spawn together. That is a good idea. I'm not going to go back and do it now, though. Because I can't be arsed. And I don't want to keep wasting my ammo, man. You know. You know, now there's a good idea for a challenge run. Play it on the Wii. And... like, no knife, like, nothing but bullets would be the run. So no knife, no nades, no melee, no environment stuff. What else? Like, no capacity exploits, but you have to kill every enemy in the game. Yeah, the Novies, I think it's like, what is it? Is it 0.8 or something? Because... And that's where the knife damage is questionable, because a knife hit on a Novi when they're in the air will kill them, but a level 1 default pistol round sometimes doesn't. So I don't know what the damage cutoff is for, like, knocking them out of the air and to kill them. I upgraded the TMP on that run yesterday, like, to 1.2, just to be sure. Yeah, no rocket launchers. Yeah, but say the stipulation would be, like, I'd have to kill everything.
Thank you.
Right, so that there's one yellow coming up, so we'll keep that.
What are you buying?
So very much. I do love the Punisher. I also like the Punisher's sound effect. It's got a great sound effect.
What are you buying?
Got 3. That's enough. That's enough. Let me reload my shotgun. Yeah, I would love to know how that works, honestly. I just thought, I might actually download it, because it'd be fun to test some stuff, but the SRT shows that on screen, like, it shows enemy health, so you could get to the Novies and then just, you know, experiment and see what you need to actually kill them. So, I found if you get a rocket launcher with Ada, you get a TMP shown in your inventory? What do you mean, in like, separate ways? Okay, don't fuck up here like I did earlier. A yellow? Did you mean to put yellow TMP, or? A yellow TMP? I would like to see that. Nice. Right then. Don't fuck this up. Come on. Nice. That should... Yep, here he comes. I love the music in this segment. It's very Jaws-esque. Now then, I'm gonna play it real safe here. This happened after I got hit. But I shot that snake like 3 fucking times and just nothing happened. And he hit me. So, but it was after I fucked up. So I thought, did I just take out both trip mines there? I didn't actually mean to do that. But that looked pretty cool. It never shows a rocket launcher because you're not supposed to have one. Alright. Kneel before Zod. I just thought that's actually a better use of the incendiary. Because usually I sell 2 incendiaries, but... You know... Incendiaries are only worth 1,000, whereas I just got over 4,000 for using that, so... Nice. Shows Hunk's TMP. Alright. Come on, where are your friends? Hey, what's up, Digby? Where are your buddies? I mean, come on, man. They've left you high and dry here. Here they come. Oh, so is it a glitch? Do I need to reload that at any point? I don't think so. Take that. Oh, I see. Ooh, wise guys, eh? Fine. Ooh. That was a pretty nice trade. I spent an incendiary but got a hand grenade for it. I'll take that. That was a little bit close for combo right there. It is, yeah. I love it. I think I've mentioned this before as well, but I think when you upgrade the Punisher, like, before the exclusive, it should just add, like, another level to the bullet penetration. You know, it should go, like, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 when you get the exclusive. Right, that should be everybody here. Dead. Yep. Okay. Just Del Lago to go. And come on. Don't run into any bombs. That would be really dumb. This is for earlier, you piece of shit. Take that. Hey, what's up, Aware? I don't think so, no. I would like to play through Professional on the Wii. And there was that idea about playing through the Wii version drunk. For like a, you know, an RE2 remake rule set style run. Because my aim wouldn't be great. That could be interesting. So, there's a Wii version of Dead Rising? Really? Oh, that, you know, now that you mention it, yeah, that does ring a bell. Yeah, Chop. You know what? That might be an idea. That might be an idea, actually. I've heard Dead Rising on the Wii is basically RE4 with a Dead Rising skin over it. That sounds pretty good. Alright, I'm not even going to risk killing that snake, because it's not an enemy, so... yeah, I forgot about that, but yeah, now that you mention it, yeah, there was a Wii version of Dead Rising. Okay. Del Lago, don't be a bitch. Please. The heart rate just spiked now that I'm actually getting towards this guy. Because, you know, on a speed run, people are, like, what's people's playtime by this point? Like 9 minutes or something? It's not a lot, so if they get fucked over on him, it's not a big deal. You know, it only costs you like 10 minutes, so... I'm gonna have to have a look at, eBay. See if I can find a copy of that. That intrigues me. Don't let me forget to... Oh, I don't need to. I just thought... I was going to say don't let me forget to kill the dogs, but if I get that far, that's this chapter done, so I don't need to worry about that yet. Okay, cross your fingers, people. I'm going to play this as safe as I possibly can. Yeah, I was thinking of when I do the run for real, like in one sitting, I think I will set up the heart rate monitor for it. Alright. I was holding right from the very fucking second, like, I got control of him there, and it took him, like, a full fucking 2 seconds to start moving. Like, that almost got me hit just then. That was... that was... Oh, God. If I'd have lost the run to that, I would be mad. Yeah, the music has gone. I don't know why. Now, this is going to be a really close dive, so I'm not going to go for another hit here. I think I could have got one, though. Yeah, the music's bad. I don't get it, man. Yeah, weird. Okay, that's a bit of a wise guy, Del Lago, but... I don't like that. Oh, you motherfucker. This guy's being a fucking bitch. I don't know why I'm saying that in a tone of surprise. This guy is always a bitch. Come on, you fucker. It's good music though. I do like Del Lago's music. Eat shit. Smile, you son of a bitch. Okay, that's cool. That's chapter 1 done. Watch me fail this quick time event now. Nice. Chapter 1 done. Put in a save. Boom. There we go. Chapter 1 is down. 58 minutes. YouTube archive. I will see you in the next video. Oh, I need to minimize, don't I?